So this video isn't gonna be my usual videos, but it is just what the title says. And yeah, let's get right into it. First, you obviously want to download the Prisma 3D app on Apple Store or whatever, and then open it up. And then once you open it up, you will find the Gorilla Tag character and stuff files in the description. But yeah, you want to press new project, scroll down until you see import, and then click it, and then press the zip file, but then press MONKE.glb. After you did that, you can click on the gorilla to change its color, and you want to make sure it's facing up, so it's facing towards the sun, so it looks like way better. The whole entire gorilla facing up. So I'm looking at the side so I can line it up with the floor of the, I'm not sure, just the main, But then you can click the gorilla. But what I do, make it daytime, press sun, and make the intensity 7 or 3. And you want to make sure it always adds up to 10. So you want to make the shadow 7. Sorry, I'm eating. But yeah, I'm just trying different things. And lots of different combos. But what I did later is 3-3. I really like 3-3 also. Sometimes the sun will go away, but it's fine. Just put back it to daytime. And then I put 1200FF for my color code. But you don't have to put in a hex code or anything. You can just move it around. And yeah. By the way, why I'm predicting stuff is because this is a voiceover. So, yeah. But it's so easy to just add it back. That's why I recommend remembering what you did for the sun. And if it doesn't pop up, you want to press the share button in the top right corner. And then press the back button, top left, and then boom. But yeah, after that, you can start positioning the character. You can click these little dots. Those are the joints. And you've got to press rotate on the side. And what I recommend, you want to move the arm so it's kind of always but at a 90-degree angle, but you never want to twist the forearm around. And you only want to move the wrist so it looks like you move the forearm. Because when you twist things too much, it makes it just look all weird. But yeah, I am making the thumbnail for this video, actually. In the video. So I'm making the monkey look at the phone. But I feel like after is the most important part. So yeah, when you're bending the fingers, by the way, if you're bending like the middle joint, you want to make it 90 degrees. Just any joint in the fingers, you want to bend at least 90 degrees. Or none. It's just straight. But yeah. By the way, later on there will be like a Go file thing. It will show a QR code that you can scan if in the description the Go file doesn't work, and it's just the background for it. So yeah, I'm just positioning everything. And also, when you're making an arm, you want like the top half of the arm to be going back, and then you want the forearm to be going forward, kind of like that, so it looks like an acute angle. Yeah. And that little dot in the middle at the top is how you can angle the head. And see, you can't really move your camera to look to the side. It's kind of hard to explain. So what I do is just rotate the whole monkey, and I'm just trying to show like every little thing inside of the gorilla, the side. Basically, kind of like Blender, but with no blending and like super complex sculpting. But also, guys, if you want me to do any sort of animation, comment down below. But yeah, I'm gonna start posting more long forms, and because I like doing this kind of stuff, so I can just do it in my bed. Super simple. But yeah, all I'm doing is that. And now I'm adding a cube so it looks like the phone, and I just gotta scale it down. So the monkey, my vision was a monkey looking at a phone and seeing that they got tons of views because they made these really good thumbnails. So yeah, right now I'm just putting it in the hand. Well, I'm not doing it right now because it's a voiceover. But yeah, I was just placing it in the hand, and in order to change the color, I just press material, color. I can change it. And by the way, for your gorilla, you can change its, like if you want it to be camouflage, or look like it has like beans as its fur. I don't know, because people like that for some reason. You can change its texture. And now, since you saved the photo, you have to, once you like angle everything right also, you want to press the share button again, and then on the photo in the bottom left should be like a take picture thing. Yeah. And save the image. And then go to your browser. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's the Go file. Here. Yep, here's the QR code so you can scan it. And I go to Pixlr. And you wanna import the background that is that Go file. Well, actually you don't want to. Just wait for it. you'll see that it like keeps going big for some reason. And every time I made it smaller, it would always just like mess up. So actually you have to do the gorilla photo first. Yeah, it just looks really pixely once you do that. So I continue to try, but it just won't work. So you actually need to start with the gorilla, and then you'll add in the background, create new, and then add the background. It is that Go file. It's just a file image. Make it bigger so it fits, and then you can move the layer down. And now what I do is I go to the cutout, like the scissors, and do AI cutout. And then you want to go to the Band-Aid, and you'll press the little half and half thing, and then press darken, and then you can like change the size however you like. But what I like to do is you just do it at the sides and on like the lines of the character. And also, if you get something too dark, I'm pretty sure you can just lighten it back up. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. And then, I haven't finished yet. But yeah, you also need to go onto the background and add a shadow for the character. I started doing something random, but yeah, I was just trying to show, like, you don't want to put it on the sky, you only want to put it on the ground. So yeah, you basically want to trace out the character, but with like a bigger brush. It wants to be bigger than the character. And then I needed to make the lines for like the graph. So I pressed the little pen. I was trying to look for a thing, this parallel thing. I thought that would make it lines, but nope, it was just some random drawing thing. So I undo that, and then go to the shapes, and then you want to do the lines. Then I did the lines, and yeah, this you can like add on anything also with like any sort of image, and you can even draw things yourself in Pixlr. And if you have like your daily saves are up, either by the pro or you can just screenshot it. That's what I do. I thought these graphs looked so funky, so I obviously redid them. I thought the first time they looked alright, but then I was thinking of like a staircase. So usually, even with simple things like this, you still want to have like some sort of reference, so you know like what you're gonna be doing in the end, and it's not just like free for all. But yeah, you see I was struggling a lot there. Just get it, Gripsy. Get a grip, Gripsy. Okay, there we go. So then I do like go down and then I undo twice because of and then I thought that was pretty good, but I wanted like likes coming from the phone. So I searched up likes. And I got the first one that had no background. And I just like made them smaller and lowered down their transparency. See, it says daily saves are done. So we're going to zoom in as much as you can without it being blocked by anything. And then you want to like take a photo. So yeah, I'm not going to waste your time anymore. So see you guys. Bye bye.